What happens when loyalty trumps opportunity? In the midst of one of the most aggressive coaching recruitments of the offseason, Pablo Prigioni, former Knicks point guard and one of the brightest minds in coaching, just made a decision that could have ripple effects across the entire NBA. New York came calling, but Minnesota's home. Here's why Prigioni turned down the Knicks, what it means for the Timberwolves, and why the 2025-26 NBA season just got a whole lot more interesting. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the biggest NBA stories. Drop a comment and let us know. Did the Knicks just miss out on a game-changing coach? The New York Knicks have been on the hunt. This offseason alone, they've made not one, not two, but 3 separate runs at members of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Coaching staff. Their target. Pablo Prigioni, former NBA point guard, beloved in New York, and currently a key assistant in Minnesota. He was the strongest link to New York out of the trio that included head coach Chris Finch and associate head coach Mike Nori. Why? Because Prigioni played in the Garden. From 2012 to 2015, he wore the Knicks jersey and earned the respect of fans and teammates alike. So when rumors swirled that new Knicks head coach Mike Brown was looking to bring Prigioni back into the fold, it made perfect sense. The Knicks needed high IQ basketball minds to solidify their bench, and Prigioni checked all the boxes. But then came the plot twist. That's right, Towns, Minnesota's former franchise cornerstone, is now in New York. And given their shared history, it seemed like a perfect opportunity for Prigioni to follow him and reunite in the Big Apple. But that didn't happen. Even with a strong relationship with Towns, Prigioni wasn't ready to walk away from what he's helped build. Because make no mistake, he's been instrumental in shaping the Timberwolves' recent success. Under head coach Chris Finch, the Timberwolves have made back-to-back appearances in the Western Conference Finals. That's not a fluke. It's the product of a strong system, smart leadership, and a staff that knows how to get the most out of its roster. And at the heart of that staff, Pablo Prigioni. He's helped mold Anthony Edwards into a budding superstar. He's played a hand in developing young talent and maintaining the chemistry of one of the grittiest teams in the league. And now, with rising stars like Rob Dillingham and Joan Beringer joining the fold, Prigioni is in a prime position to shape the next era of Timberwolves basketball. Why leave that behind? Why abandon a team on the brink of a title run for a rebuilding situation, no matter how prestigious? Let's not forget, Prigioni's ambitions don't stop at assistant coach. Many believe he's destined to be an NBA head coach in the near future. And staying in Minnesota might be his best path to that promotion. The Timberwolves already trust him. He's been in their system. If Chris Finch ever moves on or gets promoted to a front office role, Prigioni is the obvious successor. That's long-term vision. And it's clear Prigioni's playing the long game. Meanwhile, the Knicks now have to go back to the drawing board. Mike Brown is trying to establish a new identity in New York, and Prigioni would have been a massive piece of that puzzle. With his combination of international experience, NBA point guard pedigree, and player development savvy, he would have brought balance, leadership, and innovation to the bench. Now, the Knicks will have to look elsewhere. They've missed out on a coach who could have changed the game, literally. Here's the bigger picture. While New York is generating headlines and splashy trades, don't sleep on the Timberwolves. This is a team that's building something special, and Prigioni's fingerprints are all over it. His decision to stay isn't just personal, it's professional. It signals belief in what Minnesota is doing, and that should make every team in the West a little nervous. Because while the media focuses on the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Mavericks, the Wolves are loading up. And with Prigioni staying locked in, they've just retained one of their most important weapons. So what do you think? Did Pablo Prigioni make the right call by staying in Minnesota? Or should he have taken the leap back to New York? Let us know in the comments below. If you're loving this kind of NBA deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you're first in line for every drop. From Timberwolves loyalty to Knicks frustration, this NBA offseason isn't done shaking things up, and we'll be here for every twist and turn.